It's time for another D&D story. So, as you can tell by the title, today is a story of how our wizard in the most recent campaign I was in got murdered by a meteor. So, this story, my character was not involved in this. It was our cleric, our fire giant, half giant, fire half giant, and then our wizard. They were the three that were there at this time, okay? So, basically, what had happened was we had just gotten back from the Shadowfell, and we had found out that a dwarf named Barnabas Bugsby, yes, that was his actual name, had made a deal with a devil that they had met before my character joined the campaign, and basically got wizard powers from him. And so he was sort of leading people in a revolt against the sort of established government of the land called the Cabal, which our paladin Ace, character's name, not the actual person's name, was like sort of in charge of now because his dad was kidnapped. So he's sort of leading them around. He had already destroyed 2 towns already. So Ace and I were back at the castle sort of getting reinforcements while the half-giant fighter, half-giant fighter sorcerer, the half-celestial wizard, and the human death domain cleric sort of went out and sort of took most of the soldiers from the castle and led them to the town we were sure they were going to next to sort of attack them. And we told him specifically, ambush them. So they get there and everything. The DM's like, okay, you have about 20-ish minutes before they get there. What do you want to do? And he says, so basically what we're going to do is he just puts them in rows, people with shields in the front, people without shields in the back, and then archers behind them at the edge of the village. Not in an ambush position, just all out there. Then we see the army of villagers come up. They're just villagers. They're not wearing any armor. They're just in common clothes, and they have like pitchforks and stuff. They do have a couple of cannons, though. I think there were like 2 or 3. Anyway, so they're coming and everything, and they fire a couple cannons. They miss. It doesn't really do much damage to our soldiers. But then this mother frickin' dwarf, Barnabas Bugsby, summons meteors from the sky. Yeah, completely decimates our forces. The cleric and the fighter/sorcerer go down, not unconscious, but not really, I think it took away over half of their hit points. And the wizard, unfortunately, who was flying in the air, just gets smashed by one and does enough damage to kill the wizard outright, unfortunately. Keep in mind, we were level 12 at the time. So yeah, it did quite a bit of damage. Our forces were completely decimated, but I mean, hey, they were trying. The good thing was, though, that he also took out his forces, too. Like, most of the villagers that were fighting for him also died. So then, a battle ensues between the cleric and the fighter/sorcerer and Barnabas Bugsby. The fighter doesn't really pay attention to Bugsby. He just sort of attacks the random villagers that are left. The cleric goes after Bugsby, manages to do quite a bit of damage to him, actually, and even kills him before Ace and I get there with the cavalry. And when we do, there's like maybe 3 people left, so we just kind of charge in, and we kill them, and then that was it. The battle's over. But yeah, we did revive the wizard. Him made a dwarf named Barnabas Bugsby, and he used summon meteors and wiped out his entire army and our entire army and our wizard, all because our cleric didn't know what the word ambush meant. Thank you.